I'm Enrico Mercadante. I'm leading the pre-sales technical team in South Europe and also acting as a leader for innovation in Italy. Cisco has globally an innovation strategy that is based on 5 pillars. Okay, one is build, so the research and development. We invest 10% plus of our revenues in R&D. The second pillar is about partnering. The third pillar is about acquiring company. We have been acquiring companies since our beginning, and we acquire almost 200 companies so far, historically. The other 2 new pillars that we added to the strategy are the investment part and are the co-development part with our customer. Okay, so build, buy, partner, invest, and co-develop. That's our global strategy. In Italy, we want to do exactly the same, and in order to do it, we decided to implement a distributed innovation center where we connect our R&D facilities in Italy, the universities, the venture capital community, the startups, our customers and partners to create innovative initiatives. That's an interesting question, and this is exactly what we asked ourselves in January, back in January, when we announced additional investments in Italy to accelerate digitization. In order to accelerate digitization, we decided to cover 4 areas. The first area is about making sure we have the infrastructure, the basic critical infrastructures, digitized and ready for companies and government to innovate, which means ultra broadband, means smart grids, transportation, cybersecurity infrastructure. So we are investing in order to accelerate digitization of this critical infrastructure. Secondly is about building services to citizens and tourists that are digital and next generation services in order to give the right experience to the digital citizen of the future, which we like to call digitaliani, digi-Italians. The other area is very important, is about the core competencies and the distinctive competencies of Italy, which in our opinion are manufacturing and agri-food. So we are a very manufacturing savvy country. We are leader in certain aspects, so we want to maintain this through digitization, and the same thing for agri-food. Finally is about fostering innovation, so building this distributed innovation center, which we call Innovation Exchange, that I was mentioning before in terms of accelerating innovation. The trends in Italy are that we see are really about there is urgency to innovate, there is urgency to digitize. So the companies are feeling that changing business models and global competition are forcing us to a big change. The area of changes for the companies that and our customers are mainly 4. So one is around the customer experience, so the experience of their clients towards their product. The second area is definitely about optimizing the company itself through digitization, but also creating new business models. There is a big trend, instead of selling things, which could be machines, or other products, towards consuming and giving them as a service. So the customers are asking this, and the companies need to react quickly thanks to digital technologies. Thirdly is about the internal collaboration of the companies, inside the companies. Okay, this is where also digitization can help a lot, and this is the trend that we are seeing. So companies are changing the way they work internally thanks to collaboration technologies. And finally is about security and reducing the risk. So on one side, digital helps to reduce the risk. On the other side, digital exposes company to more risk in terms of cybersecurity. So it's not about compliance only, it's about the survival of the company. So cybersecurity should be always #1 in the mind of the head of the companies. These are the trends that we are seeing. So we have definitely a need to speak more about innovation, to create the contact between the innovation ecosystem and the companies. So my point here is events like this are very welcome. We should all have also the feel, let's say the urgency to involve more the entrepreneur community, not only the startups, but also the grown-up companies, and making them speak more together and understand together, because it's a kind of a long process to get this understanding, common understanding, but we need to do it.